In this video, I will be doing another design in my gel and acrylic recreation series. This design was a gel recreation, and she did watercolor paints on top of it, and I thought it was really pretty. I'm going to start off by getting the images ready to be reverse stamped. And this stamping plate I actually got for Christmas, and it is actually really nice. I did go ahead and stamp multiple of this flower image, and I actually stamped 3 of these flower images on the one stamper. I don't know why, but I think that's actually really easy to do, and if you're trying to group stamp images together, that's actually a really easy way to do it. You just have to be careful how you angle the stamper. By the way, the polish on my right hand is Zoya's Oswin. So I'm going to go ahead and take a dotting tool and fill in the images with the color. I did add some clear top coat to the colors to make it a little bit more sheer, which it didn't really work. I'm not really interested in trying out watercolor on my nails. I've used acrylic paint, but I'm not a huge paint person, so I don't really know how that would work for me. But I thought this was really cool, and I thought, you know what, you could definitely try to do this with nail polish. Maybe at some point I will try the watercolor. I'm just not interested in that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of the images reverse stamped. I did do 2 stamper full of the 3 images, and they're all the exact same flower. I will actually link the stamping plate that I used in the description box below, along with everything else that I used, because the stamping plate is actually really good. And I am already eyeing the daisy image, and there's a sunflower image, which I think is going to be perfect for summer. Now, when I was filming this video, I was trying to figure out something on my new cell phone, and I did end up having to cut a few of the scenes out because it wasn't in focus. So, or should I say it wasn't in frame, which is why things are going to be kind of cut in this video. You can totally do reverse stamping with a dotting tool, or you can even do a toothpick if you prefer. So I decided to use some purple and some green crystals, and I'm using these bigger ones. Now, depending on the size of your nail is probably how big they're going to be for you. For me, this design, I will be honest, actually pushed my bling tolerance. I am not a person that loves bling. I do not love it on my nails. So this design, especially the thumb, majorly pushed that for me. I do think that the purple and the dark green is beautiful together, and it's actually becoming one of my favorite color combinations. But this crystal cluster on my thumb here was definitely a little bit too much for me, bling-wise. So I'm going to go ahead and do the cuticle with the glitter on the pinky and start adding the reverse stamped images to the nail. Now, I did go ahead and do a small layer of top coat on these to make sure that the images would stick, and I used some tweezers to do this. And I did this on my middle finger and on the ring finger. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take a detail brush, and I am just going to add some leaves. This detail brush is actually the Orly one that came in the Color Pass system, and I'm actually loving this detail brush so far. So these were the polishes that I used. Like I said, everything I used will be linked in the description box below. This purple is really pretty. And like I said in this video, purple and green is actually now growing on me way more, and I'm actually loving it, and it's probably going to be a color combination that I do a lot in videos this year. So I'm just going to go ahead and top coat everything. And when you're top coating a design like this, make sure you float the top coat so that you don't accidentally smudge it. And then I did add some crystals to the flowers with some nail glue as well, just to make it look even more like the video. And I really liked how this turned out. Like I said, the bling tolerance in me was majorly pushed, but I think it turned out really pretty.